It's that time once again. I have, what is this? May's ScrawlrBox? Yeah, this is May's ScrawlrBox. Boy. Is this with a tiger? Awesome. I'm excited. All right. So. Zoom out a little bit. Here is this month's picture. And here is the artist of the month, C. Mitchell. Current UK illustration champion. Wow. All right. Now, let's see what we got. There's a candy. It looks like a mint. A chewy mint. It's soft. I'll have to see what that's about later. Oh, another custom Scrawlr sticker. Striped, like the tiger. Striped. I like it. And we have... 4 Pilot Pintor markers. Pilot Pintor. Painter in Spanish. Oh, so they're paint markers. Oh, all right. That means they're going to have to shake them and push. Yep. Little diagram says shake and push to start the flow of ink. Got white, gold, black, and what is this? Green, teal? What are we calling this? Green. Also have a Molotow liquid chrome. Does that mean it's silver? Oh! 2mm tip. Alcohol-based marker allows you to create high-gloss mirrored effects and will write on almost any surface. Well, I'm excited about that. They got a Milan graphite pencil, an H, so it's hard lead, which I'm slowly warming up to the idea of hard lead. And they gave me an eraser. This is a really soft. Is it a polymer eraser? Synthetic rubber, won't dry out, and it's like squishier than the polymer erasers I'm used to. And then the paper is Canaletto Liscio 125 GSM paper. So it's pretty light paper. 125 GSM, yeah. It's not cardstock, it's heavier than computer paper, but not heavy. And this month's challenge is paper tiger, huh? All right, I have to think about that for a minute, considering the colors I have. Can't exactly do a regular tie. Well, we'll see what I come up with.
Five minutes later.
Okay, so I looked up what a paper tiger is, and apparently, according to the dictionary, it is a person or thing that seems threatening, but is in fact ineffectual. So it looks scary, but it's actually made of paper. which is hilarious. But yeah, so that's where this idea came from, in case anybody's wondering. Here is my piece of art, the whole paper tiger thing I took to its logical conclusion. I tried to draw a more sort of, not realistic, it's not a kawaii tiger, it's like a more realistic cartoon tiger. And if you saw this stalking towards you in a bamboo forest, it might be terrifying. But then it's not really a tiger, it's just this ineffectual cute girl. That was my thought process anyway, since a paper tiger is something that seems intimidating, but in the end is ineffectual. Okay, now that that's over, let's talk about these supplies. First, let's talk about the pencil and eraser. Just a regular hard pencil, and the eraser. The eraser is actually really soft. I kind of like it, but it erases just fine. And this writes just fine. I found that it didn't erase so fine if you wrote really hard with the pencil, so I tried not to do that, so I could erase afterwards. These two really big Pilot Pintors, the mediums, I wish that they had a finer point for details. I mean, they were good for covering large areas, like when I had to fill something in with the wide tip, and they did write beautifully on top of anything that I put down. All of these Pilot Pintors, they're a lot like the Uni Posca pens. If you've ever used those are similar paint markers, and they also cover anything that you could write on anything with them, pretty much. Same kind of idea here. These tips, though, they were huge. They were just so big. They were very hard to control. If you used a really light hand, you could get finer lines, but like these were the finest lines I could get with this medium tip. Or there's a couple thin ones back in the bamboo forest, but these were fine. They did what they were supposed to do. I liked them how metallic the gold one was, but definitely would have liked thinner ones, I think. So the fine, I'm assuming these stand for fine and extra fine Pilot Pintors. The black covered fine. And the white, though, I was a little disappointed in. You can definitely see through the white. It's not entirely opaque. I feel like my Uni Posca white paint pen is more opaque than this, which I'm comparing it to that because that's what I have. It's what I've used before that's similar. So I think I like the white better, but the black is fine. I would have liked a finer tip on the black as well. I felt like I really couldn't ink very finely. I'm used to having very fine lines when I ink, so it kind of bugged me. I couldn't really like give her a bunch of little tiny eyelashes, and it was hard to do very fine lines. But for what they are, they did fine. Again, the white I would have liked to see a little more opaque. But now that I think about it, maybe the Uni Posca is not even that much more opaque. I really don't remember. But they were, it is what it is, they were okay. This was simultaneously the most awesome thing in the box and the absolute worst thing in the box. Now, this came with no instructions, so I very well could either be doing it wrong, or I could have a defective one. I don't really know. But like there, it did it again. That nib will not stay inside of this pen. It falls out into the cap, and then it won't stay in here. You saw at one point, when I was outlining the girl, I dropped it, and it just fell right out of the pen. And I don't know if I have a bum nib or what, but I tried to shove it into the pen and I couldn't. I literally couldn't get it in there. And it's not like I need to open it or anything because the ink is clearly flowing. There's silver ink everywhere. But it's so cool. Look at that. It looks like you spread tin foil onto the paper in select spots. It's so cool. I really like it. I like the effect that it gives. But it's just so infuriating to use. And again, I don't know if I like Molotow markers. I have a bunch of Molotow markers as well. And I really like these usually. And I've never come across one like this before, this liquid chrome one. It's super awesome. But anyway, so yeah, this is my take on the ScrawlrBox challenge for May. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you like. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see, if you like seeing these, if you want to see more of these, if you want to see more challenge boxes. I do like to do these. These are fun. So I would be happy to do more if anybody was interested in seeing them. In the meantime, I will talk to all of you in my next video. Bye.